Tour Striker Nation, Martin Chuck here, and this is something really important in golf. I mean, obviously face control, how our swing dynamically moves around our body, yet can get to the golf ball with the face pointing where we want it to so the golf ball goes toward our target. All too often, golfers will travel through with an open face or a closed face. This is about the hooks though. This video is for those of you that hit those hot pulls, those overdraws. Let's kind of talk through this a little bit. And sometimes divots don't really, it's like tea leaves, they don't really tell a story where the divot board has an opportunity with where the sequins are that can help you with this. So as an example, if I hit a shot that is excessively to the left, I can have the best aim, I can get set up here, get the ball in a great spot, walk in with an awesome grip, and hit a shot. Let's go ahead and hit one. I'll purposely hit this to the left. I'll show you why. So toward the end of this divot board, I can start to see how the face is over-rotated. There's too much closure here. As I'm passing through this spot, there's kind of a fanning event where the toe has turned over too much. Now that happens so fast, and I know a lot of you say, well, yeah, I missed it to the left, but what real feedback do you have to understand how to get the face passing through the impact zone a little more square-ish? Square enough through the zone that you don't have that hot pull that has too much ball speed, misses long and left typically, certainly for the better players, and frustrating for the higher handicappers. That ball might go out of bounds. So let's put the sequins back. And what I want you to feel is how we can touch the illustrative yellow spot where the ball would be and have some sequins that, as we pass through here, that exits a little bit more square, that face has less rate of rotation. Now it's like, Martin, why do we have that rate of rotation? Because we run out of right arm. For years and years I've been talking about the role of the right arm and how our body passes through this space without pausing and flashing the trail arm straight. I think you can see if the trail arm gets too straight too fast, what's the face do? It over rotates. You hit the outside of the ball's going to be, the face is close to the path. You hit a high ball speed pull draw. Those are no fun, especially if you're not intending that to happen. So we want to see a divot that better matches something that looks like this. So I'm going to leave a golf ball right there, and I'm going to see if I can pass through those sequins without disrupting anything else or changing that pattern. So it gives me a sense of how this club can be delivered with a more bent right arm and a lot more stable face through that impact zone. Let's hit one, then we'll put the sequins back and try again. Okay, very straight shot. And I'm not going to fib. I hit a couple sequins fat. Now on grass, I probably would have got away with that. But also what I want to show you is, see the end of the sequins right here. See how that's pretty square? Okay, I hit a straight golf ball. There's no rapid closure creating that windshield wiper effect where we see this event that's this way. That would be the windshield wiper effect in a face pull, running on a right arm where the face over rotates and we hit that hot pull. So you can see pretty quickly with your impact board, and beautiful that you can do this at home with or without a ball. Put wiffle balls on it, foam balls. I like hitting something off it. Foam balls are great because it gives you the sense of collecting something with your swing, hitting something, gathering something with the inertia and momentum and dynamics of your swing to a finishing form. So now let's hit one more. Let's see if that club face can have its stay relatively stable to the arc and not flash through that impact zone, because we don't want the flashing. Trust me, I've hit plenty of those shots in my life. I don't want them for you, and I know you struggle with them too. So let's get organized, take a look. Let's see how that divot looks after we hit a shot, develop the backswing and hit one. And there's a very, very straight shot. I look down like, too sequence heavy, but again, on grass it would have been fine. So notice though, the end of the divot, pretty darn square. That's pleasing. And Tour Striker Nation, that's what I want for you. Sometimes hitting off of grass, you can't even see that. The grass blows apart, depends on what kind of grass you're hitting off of. But the best thing with the divot board, that's not the case. And then guess what? All we do is draw back the sequence and do it again. So Martin Chuck signing off. you can really learn a lot about your delivery with the Divot Board. If you don't have great turf to hit off of, that's a fantastic alternative.